Coyote Shivers has maintained a reckless rocker lifestyle. The power pop track Sugar High was probably responsible for hundreds of high school garage bands, and Coyote Shivers was the guy singing opposite Rene Zellweger on Top of the Record Store. A lifelong rocker, he allegedly lied about his age so he could play Burko, Deb's teenage boyfriend. He was also Liv Tyler's stepfather at the time. Since the release of the film, Shivers has been through a few bands and several marriages. He had a very messy divorce with NCIS star Polly Parrott, and spent a few days in the can for violating a restraining order. Brendan Sexton Roman III has been popping up all over the place. Brendan Sexton Roman III appeared in Empire Records as Warren, the kid who just wanted to work at the record store because it seemed like so much fun. Sexton has since grown into a seasoned actor who's done a ton of film and television work, although you may not recognize him. He's appeared in a bunch of independent films like Boys Don't Cry and Session 9. And he's even in the critically acclaimed 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. After seeing the final cut of Black Hawk Down, in which he plays Kowalski, Sexton was critical of the film. He felt it didn't fairly represent the United States' role in destabilizing Somalia, and instead treated Somalis as mindless evildoers. Maxwell Caulfield found a new life in the theater. Who can forget where they were when they first saw Rex Manning? That hair, those scarves, that bed in the middle of the desert. Rex Manning is a Greek god of pleasure. Fittingly, Manning was played by real-life 80s heartthrob Maxwell Caulfield, star of Grease 2. Since Empire Records, Caulfield has continued acting, but he's generally stuck to television and theater. In 2018, he appeared in Martin McDonagh's play Hangman alongside Mark Addy Game of Thrones and Johnny Flynn Lovesick. Johnny Whitworth somehow got more handsome. Aside from apparently discovering the fountain of youth, Johnny Whitworth, who plays forlorn art student AJ in Empire Records, has continued to work consistently in film and television. He's played a handsome detective on CSI Miami and a handsome agent of Satan, Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. He also had a recurring role as a character named Ruggedly Handsome Man in NBC Blind Spot. Rory Cochrane is still too cool for school. Rory Cochrane is most famous for his portrayal of a specific type of weirdo. In Empire Records, he plays the smart-mouthed, too cool for school Lucas, who loses all the record store's money in a game of roulette. Even though he spends most of his screen time glued to a couch, he manages to make a huge impact on the film. This kind of role can typecast someone forever. Fortunately, Cochrane found a way to move beyond playing smart-mouthed weirdos in turtlenecks. He's landed roles in cool movies like Richard Linklater's Scanner Darkly and Oscar bait like Argo and Hostiles. Anthony LaPaglia held down a 7-year role on CBS. As Joe, Anthony LaPaglia introduced a generation of young people to AC/DC, and he looked pretty cool in one of those weird leather jackets everyone had in the 90s. But what's he been up to lately? For starters, LaPaglia spent 7 years playing FBI agent Jack Malone on the CBS procedural drama Without a Trace. The Australian native also stays fit by playing soccer for charity. Bore 248 of 461. the best TV actors of all time 20 of 22, the best actors who played or voiced Lex Luthor, 11 of 1920 celebrities who played soccer in high school.
Debi Mazar has racked up almost 100 more acting credits.
As great as Debi Mazar is, she has a blink and you'll miss her role as Rex Manning's put-upon manager in Empire Records. She shows up, tries to convince Rex his hair is cool, flirts with Joe, temporarily disappears, then comes back and falls in love with Joe. It feels like her character's missing a few beats, but it's best not to think too much about it. Besides, she's done fine for herself since 1995. After Empire Records, Mazar went on to act in countless movies and television shows. She appeared in 50 episodes of Entourage and 58 episodes of the TV Land series Younger. She also co-hosted a cooking show with her husband, Gabriel Corpos, with whom she has lots of sex. More Debi Mazar. 408 of 466 celebrities you didn't know used stage names. 10 of 12 Entourage cast. Where are they now? 101 of 144 every famous person who has tested positive for COVID-19.
Robin Tunney became a TV star and poker champion.
Robin Tunney was a staple of 90s television and film. She appeared in Empire Records and The Craft, and she jump-started style trends that are still relevant today. Outside of acting, Tunney has also won massive amounts of money playing professional poker. While she could have become a member of the Jet Set elite chartering flights from poker game to poker game, Tunney has continued acting. She's done a lot of indie work, and she also spent 8 years on the CBS drama The Mentalist. More Robin Tunney. 493 of 843, the best actresses in film history. 86 of 119, the greatest 90s teen stars. 1229 of 1883, the greatest actors and actresses in entertainment history.
Liv Tyler has branched out into a wide variety of roles.
There's really nothing Liv Tyler can't do. Since portraying the naive Rory in Empire Records, she's gone on to appear in films both large and small. You can see her running from vicious killers in The Strangers, trying to tame the Hulk in The Incredible Hulk, and rescuing Frodo in the little franchise called The Lord of the Rings. Tyler has also managed to raise 3 kids while balancing a career as a lingerie model. With all she's accomplished, it seems like the only thing Tyler hasn't achieved since trying and failing to seduce Rex Manning is a good night's sleep.
Ethan Embry became an indie darling.
The moment he appeared on screen as Mark, Ethan Embry was destined to be one of those guys. You know, the actors who make you ask everyone in the room where you've seen them. His impressive list of films proves he loves to work. However, in 2017, he opened up about how opioid addiction wreaked havoc on his life for years. Now that he's sober, Embry has ramped up his already impressive output, especially in the horror world. He seems to go out of his way to appear in independent productions. You can catch him in the dark comedy Cheap Thrills, the underappreciated werewolf film Late Phases, and the heavy metal horror movie The Devil's Candy. If you're not crazy about super violent films, you can also find him on Netflix's critically acclaimed series Grace and Frankie.
Rene Zellweger just kept getting more famous.
Of all the Empire Records actors, Rene Zellweger has stayed in the spotlight most consistently. Her star has only risen since she sang Sugar High on Top of the Record Store. A year after Empire Records, Zellweger appeared in Jerry Maguire. However, her biggest break came in 2001 when she starred in Bridget Jones's Diary, which spawned 2 sequels. There have even been recent rumors of a 4th film in the works. Zellweger has been a constant Hollywood presence since playing Gina in Empire Records. More Rene Zellweger. The best Rene Zellweger movies, 73 of 349. The best American actresses working today, 88 of 222. The best actresses working today.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.